Na, itten csak csináltam még egy kávét. Szóval, akkor beszélgessünk vele. Zavaros befejezés.
What is it?
He's playing with us, trying to drag us to tabloid hell.
He's provoking us. Wants us to arrest him. That's incredible.
He's gonna regret it. We have to charge him, not with obstructing the investigation, but with murder. We've got to secure the evidence, get his cell, search his apartment and desk at work.
You think it's him?
That's very probable.
Well, there's still the security guard, Benson. This series seems to be revolving around him.
But in an absurd way. Besides, he's got a cast-iron alibi for Carter's murder.
Anyway, we can't let the journalist keep the evidence in this case. Who knows what pictures he's managed to take so far? I've got a feeling that once we arrest him, we'll find ourselves in the Storm Center.
That's what his game is about. There has to be a lot of commotion because he wants to make a name for himself. These days, if you want to attract attention for a longer period of time, it's not enough to write about a murder. You have to write it from the first-person perspective.
He wouldn't behave like that if he was the murderer.
Quite the opposite. He gives accounts of the crimes, and he's going to add the description of the arrest and the trial. Many serial killers want fame so much, they're willing to risk exposure.
No, it's absurd. The journalist isn't mentally unstable.
Who knows? Maybe he simply believes he's left no traces.
I'm not in favor of arresting him, and we have no other proof besides the fact that he follows the crimes.
Even if it's not him, he's still carrying out the killer's plan. He goes where the murderer points him to and then makes him famous. I think he's at least an accomplice.
In a way, we're accomplices too.
You know what? Maybe he's so sure of himself because the killers let him know there's going to be another murder soon. The journalist will go through arrest, humiliation, and then, when we discover the next victim, he will triumph and slam us in his paper.
I don't know if we aren't getting paranoid.
I've got an idea. His fingerprints are going to be on the can. Check them and I'll try to wring the truth out of him. There are things to ask him. We haven't talked about Louisiana yet. If none of it does any good, we'll charge him with the last 2 murders.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Good luck. Most akkor adtunk neki kólát, vagy nem adtunk kólát?
I got to like this drink, though I winced at first.
City Cola with flame flavor, reduced sugar, azt a mindent. Mutatj csak. Értem, jó, adunk neki kólát. Te maradj itt. Gyere te is. Tessék a kólád. Na.
He's willing to pay any price to make his mark.
Kóla.
Here it is.
Írnak gyorsan, azt add már vissza a dobozt.
Thank you.
Have you thought it over?
I haven't changed my mind.
Megvárjuk, míg
You know what?
vissza.
I'll clean up here. Take the can to a recycling bin, and you think about it some more. But that's your last chance.
As you wish, but it won't change a thing.
Cső. Akkor gondolom most az a laborba kell menni. Az ott mit csinál? Nem mindegy. Labor. És...
I hope I haven't rubbed out the prints with my fingers.
Hogy kell levenni új lenyomatot? Üdvözöl befejezés.
Hi, Wang.
You're not on vacation?
Stop fooling around.
Ask Ruth to make you a badge. One capitalized word.
Hey, you mean the word?
Don't say it out loud. The FBI taps everybody.
Na, vannak új
Can you
lenyomataim.
take the fingerprint from this can?
Unsecured? What is it?
A trick. This guy didn't want to cooperate.
You won't get far with it.
Sure thing. We just need to know if we should keep him here or not. At the moment, it's 50-50.
So the fingerprint decides. Okay, I'll take it and send it to the database.
Put it in a cardman's file.
Király vagy, Wang.
There are also my fingerprints at the bottom. Leave them out.
Okay,
Bye, Wang.
bye.
Bye. Felveszed?
Nicole, where are you?
In the lab.
Your father called. He couldn't reach you.
Thanks. I'll call him in a minute.
Apát hívott.
If I want to make a phone call, I need to leave the lab. I shouldn't bother Wang with my private affairs.
Így van. Nem nyújtunk semmihez, úgyhogy nem lesz baj. Jó. Szóval?
Dad, what's wrong?
Mom's in the hospital.
What happened?
Hospital.
She's had a stroke. It's diabetes. She's in a coma.
Oh, God. What did the doctors say?
They're giving her the thrombolytic drugs. Dr. Johansson says she's stable. Everything's under control.
When is she going to awake?
I don't know that. Are you coming?
Yes, Dad, but I won't make it today. Tomorrow, all right?
You know she hasn't been taking care of her health recently.
Dad, it's gonna be fine.
I know that. Bye, sweetie. I see you soon.
Are you okay?
See you soon.
Yeah. The Owens are helping me.
Bye. Take care. My mother never took care of her health. I need to be there for Dad, but I can't do it today. I'll go there first thing in the morning.
Oké. Na és most? Ezt kell
I'd
használni.
better not touch anything without a good reason, or else I'll make Wang angry.
Kész is vagy?
What about the fingerprints?
I added them to the database.
Thanks. I need access to Big Brother.
He's all yours. Just don't pester me anymore. I've got some work I need to focus on.
Bye, Wang.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, bye. És ezt kellett lebeszélnünk azzal, hogy ezt tudjam használni.
I should compare the fingerprint found by Wang with the fingerprint of the journalist.
Így van. Nyomjon Entert. Ja, középen maradtam. Így. Na ez az új lenyomat a kocsironcsról. Az újságíró új lenyomata. Mit kell csinálni? Keresni? Nem? El kell rakni valahogy.
The fragment I found doesn't match the original from the database.
Van itt benne ez a kis kockácska vagy valami. Ez olyan, mintha ez lenne. Sehogy sem hasonlít. Sem. Tiszta olyan, mint hogyha ez lenne itt ez a rész.
It doesn't match.
És egyeznie kell? Vajon? Mert ugye azt senki nem mondta, hogy egyeznie kell-e. De gondolom kéne. Szerintem ez nem egyezik. Vagy nem tudom. Nem tudom, most egyeznie kéne.
I'm not going to interrupt my partner. Let him try to do it his way.
Akkor ezek szerint egyeznie kéne. Vagy nem tudom. Az adatbázis. A franc, véletlen volt.
It doesn't match.
Csak így lehet elfordítani. Hát nem. Így van vonal, így van. Meg itt van egy kicsi. Pedig ez valamit, hogyha ez lenne. De ez nem jó. Így nem lehet. Hát így lehetne. Még. Hát. Nem egyeznek.
It doesn't match.
Van itt benne ez a vonal. Ezt így nem találom itt sehol. Utálom ezt a számítógépet, ennél soha
doesn't
semmi
match.
nem egyezik.
It doesn't match.
Így nem lehet. Hát így pláne. Vízszintes, vonalszintes sehol nincs, úgyhogy...
It doesn't match.
Teljesen olyan, mint hogyha itt lenne valahol. Valahol itt.
It doesn't match.
Nem egyezik. Hogy kell ezt nézni? Ezt a büdös életben nem fogom megtudni. Ja, hogy nem is úgy csinálom, ahogy kéne. Jaj, oké. Ja, hogy így. Aha.
UAFDO7 database access denied.
Az miért? Vang.
They're not the same. It's not a match.
What are you talking about?
I compared the fingerprints from the can with the ones from the chip. They belong to different people.
Well, at least you know that.
The new fingerprints can't be matched with anybody. There's no such record in the database.
Maybe you should check the military database.
I don't have full access.
Katonai.
I don't have full access to the database.
Go complain to the boss.
Bye, Wang.
Bye, Wang. Ja, hát akkor ezért szenvedtem itt vele. A főnöknek kell panaszkodni. Szól a főnök? Itt. Főnök. Benn van a főnök?
Is your father all right? He sounded so nervous.
Yes, I mean no. My mom's diabetic. She's in a coma.
Well, that's serious.
She's in the hospital. They'll take care of her.
You've got to be really careful with diabetes.
Mom was never careful. She thought she was indestructible.
Think positive and be strong.
I am. Is the boss in? I need to talk to him.
Yes, go ahead.
Thanks.
Köszi.
Bye, Ruth.
Take care, Nikki.
Főnök. Katonai hozzáférést kérek.
Boss, I need access to the UAFDO7 database.
UAFD? Why do you need it?
Wang's identified a fingerprint that may belong to the card man, but access is denied.
Well, nobody here has it, but wait a minute. Alan? Yeah, it's Jeff Kurtz speaking. Bingo. You're blocking access to the UAFD? Exactly. That's what I needed. Thanks. Sure, golf is fine. Bye-bye. Okay, access granted.
Ennyi.
Thanks, boss.
I want results, understand?
Oké. Eredményeket akarok. Akkor vissza. Most vissza, nyomjon Entert. Jó. 667A. Szóval, ez ide. Katonai adatbázis szkennelése. 10 találat. Nem, nem, nem. Ott van. Voilà. Már ha jól raktam oda. A tárgyak összeillenek. Nevek. Ó, vezetéknév Reed.
His name's Paul Reed.
Köszi.
His name's Paul Reed.
You're talking about the fingerprint I discovered?
Yes. Bye, Wang.
Bye.
Bye.
Egy igazán jó beszélgetést hallottunk. Hát ezt te ki vagy? Főnök? Újságíró.
What about the journalist?
He's free. He didn't want to reveal the conversations from his cell, and he didn't give us his fingerprints, but he's free.
A stubborn hack. But why are you letting him go?
We found a fingerprint on the chip that the murderer put in Carter's car.
Have you checked who it belongs to?
Yes, to a certain Paul Reed.
That's a pity we won't burn him on the electric chair. Now the newspapers are gonna pull us apart, Nicole.
Maybe we'll get back to him.
I doubt it. I'll try to make you the bad guy in the eyes of the press, not me.
Paul Reed was a scientist working in a Maine military base on a project called the Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts.
You know something about it, boss?
It's top secret. Better forget about it.
But that name, like from a card deck.
And Maine. Sounds promising.
Az író halála.
Too bad about the writer. He would have told us about the card man. Well, at least your hypothesis was confirmed.
You mean the fact that he was a juror?
Yeah, but under a different name. Blake was his pen name. By the way, my 15-year-old daughter reads his books.
She likes them?
Yeah, and I can't tell her you've messed up. She's gonna blame me.
Most meghalt az író.
What about the other people in danger? Are they protected?
Most have been tracked and are safe. I don't know about the judge. I guess his name's Woolsey? Ask Ruth about the details.
I'll be getting back to work then.
All right, don't waste your time.
Ide nem tudom, miért jöttünk most. Lehetséges
The boss
áldozatok.
told me that the people connected with Benson's trial are safe.
Unfortunately not. Judge Woolsey from Maine has disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. Left and didn't reach his destination. The police are looking for him. Want the details?
So this can be the next victim? Oh God, we're so helpless. Bye, Ruth.
Take care, Nikki.
Ismét egy jót beszélgettünk. Na de és most? A nagy terembe, a kihallgatóba.
The suspect was released. I need to look into something else.
Jó. Nézzünk át valami mást. Semmi.
Locked. It looks like the sappers are off.
Elmúlt 4 óra. Akkor nem tudom. Labi?
I'm not going to bother him. He's so busy.
Jó. Akkor csak is az irodában lehetünk. Most, hogy már mindent bejártam, csak az irodában mehetünk. Háló, társ, alszol megint?
The
Újságíró.
fingerprints we found in Carter's car don't belong to the journalist.
If we don't find any grounds
Akkor
to
a
hold him
hóviharban
responsible, he'll destroy us.
Maybe not everything's lost. He was at the crime scene at least twice. That still makes him a suspect.
You're perfectly right, but I have a gut feeling that the boss will tell us to let him go.
We had his full
Ezek a hülyék
support.
is.
I wouldn't count on him
Valami.
risking anything for us.
Quite the opposite.
Új lenyomatok.
We got a new lead. The fingerprints belong to a man that used to work at a military laboratory in Maine.
What's his name?
Paul Reed. He lives somewhere in Maine.
Do you know anything more about him?
He's 40, dismissed from the Army in 1999 for medical reasons.
Paul. You remember the phone call? The murderer told you to call him Paul.
Do you know what project they worked on there?
In Maine? Queen of Hearts is the most famous one because we know nothing about it.
Secret?
Top secret. Main motive in conspiracy theories.
Akkor távozz.
We need to find this man.
Let's ask the local sheriff to deal with it.
We've got to talk to him. Sniff around, you know what I mean. You can't do that from a distance.
I'd rather stay here and work on the security guy and the news hawk.
I have a feeling the latter is slipping through our fingers.
That's why I'd think it over once again.
And I wouldn't. I'm driving to Maine. You can stay if you want.
You're going to act off on your own bat again?
Yes, again.
All right, I'll come along.
Wow, micsoda gyorsítás volt.
Have you checked the house?
There's nobody inside.
I expected as much.
Sure, there's no car in the driveway.
Uncollected mail. I wonder if he's gone for a long time.
We need to ask around for this guy in town.
Baktár.
This barn, it matches.
Matches what?
All those devices, mechanisms, the card man loves them and he has to keep them somewhere.
And assemble.
You think he stores explosives here?
There may be bomb craters somewhere out in these fields.
Let's check that barn.
Nothing doing.
How's that?
It's obvious you need a warrant.
So go and get one.
Alone? We're a team, aren't we?
I'm just saying that we don't need to go there together.
I don't want you to mess things up again.
Mess things up? Again? I guess we're not a team anymore.
Come on, you know the card man's very dangerous.
Yeah, and he's certainly ensnared his next victim. Maybe he even holds them here, in the barn.
I don't think so. All the traps he set were far away from here.
I'm supposed to be a witness of his game, so I'm safe.
Yeah, as long as he controls the situation. But once he sees you here, he's gonna panic. Be prepared for the worst.
So far, I get the feeling that you want to control the whole investigation. Why?
Because you're just pushing blindly ahead. You don't give others any time to prepare for the action.
He doesn't give it.
You've forgotten it's you who started the power plant installation?
Oh, was it also me who started the steamer in Louisiana?
No, but he would have waited for you, even a whole day. I'm sure of it.
In a moment, you'll tell me that you've got female intuition. What's the background of those crimes?
You said that for him you were like a witness of the game. He relishes it. He desires admiration and probably fantasizes that you're admiring him.
Are you implying a sexual overtone?
You think so? It's possible. I mean, that would explain why he wouldn't let me get so close. He's seducing you.
You're joking, right?
It's like with courtship. First, you need to attract attention and then try to maintain it at a suitably high level.
I don't know. I can see something different in it.
He fascinates you. Admit it.
Give me a break. I abhor him. I'm just focusing on the case.
Hello?
Yes. I can't. Not right now. Lens? What kind? I see. All right. Thank you.
Telefonhívás. Ez ki
Somebody
volt
from
az?
the bureau?
Nothing important. Where were we?
Wondering about what to do next.
Fine. I'll go to the town.
Go, but there's little you can do.
True. We don't even know what we're supposed to search for. But I'll talk to the judge to check what the odds are.
We need to talk to the town people about Reed as well.
You know, he may have nothing to do with the killings after all.
The serials usually begin where they feel safe, on their own ground. And Maine seems to be perfect.
Anyway, I'm going to the town. You sure you want to stay?
Already told you. I don't have any other ideas.
Then let's get down to work.
Hűha. Itt lesz mit csinálni. Van egy házunk. Matrac. A matrac az kell. Ezt visszük is. Az jó, ha van.
The mailbox is full.
Jó, hát magtárba vegyük szerintem, mert nagyon erről beszéltek. Tudti, hogy itt van valami. Na hát, kim van a konyha? Ez mi?
Road salt for spilling on frozen surfaces.
Só?
To use it, rest the feet at the base and push the handle.
Tényleg? Szappan.
A bar of toilet soap without the wrapping, but it looks new.
Értem.
A padlocked gate.
Menjünk mögé.
Upstairs, there's a window ajar.
Ó, király. Oda kell rakni a matracot?
Not gonna happen. Yeah, right.
Hulladék.
Piles of junk lying around, as usual at the rear.
Itt van valami. Szállító szallag. Egy deszka az kell.
I can't move the conveyor until I take the wheel out of the hole.
Akkor ezt kell ide rakni. Így.
These items don't match. Nothing doing. To use it, rest the feet at the base and push the handle. Yeah, right.
Ez az.
Not gonna happen. The wheel is frozen and now it's jammed. I can't move the conveyor belt. Nothing doing. Not gonna happen. The wheel got stuck in the hole.
Szappan.
These items don't match. The wheel got stuck in the hole. Not gonna happen.
Valamit akkor ide kell rakni. Vagy nem tudom, mit kell vele csinálni.
I can't move the conveyor until I take the wheel out of the hole. These items don't match.
Nem a szappan az.
The
Oda
window's
kell
ajar.
bejutnunk.
If only I could peek through it.
Mit
The
csinálsz?
window's ajar. If only I could
Ha be
peek through
tudnák.
it.
Ha be tudnák lakni. Azon az táblákon. Jó. Várja. Kéne még valami. Van nekünk show.
Road salt for spilling on frozen surfaces.
Nem hagytunk ki semmit? Ez micsoda? Ja, kocsi, nem, oda nem megyünk.
A padlocked gate.
Itt nincs más. Nem tudunk tovább menni.
Yeah, right.
Ha be tudnák nézni az
Road salt for
ablakon.
spilling. These items don't match. The snow has melted thanks to the salt.
De előbb is ezt csináltam.
Great, but why can't the conveyor slide down the board?
Mert be kell szappanozni.
Yeah, right. These items don't match. Too much friction. Nothing doing. Yeah, right. The boards become smooth after soaping it. Brilliant job. The conveyor moved right under the window.
Yeah. Mondjuk előbb is ezt akartam csinálni, csak akkor nem akartam.
The objects on the table, they remind me of something.
A lézerek. Most be tudunk menni, vagy valami? Menjünk be.
That's what I call a well-equipped workshop.
Mondjuk, ja. Lift. Nem megyünk még a lifthez, előbb megnézzük az asztalt.
Now it's obvious.
Wow.
This is where the card man was preparing his deadly machines. Okay, but where's the guy? The box has a combination lock of a familiar structure.
Igen.
Are these projectors restored here by any chance? This laser hasn't been assembled. This wafer makes me think of the disaster at the crossing.
Nem tudunk elvenni
I
semmit.
remember this panel. It's something you can't forget. I remember this panel. It's something you can't forget.
Aha, itt volt ez az izé. Nem kell elvenni semmit, csak megnéztük. Túl sok minden van a képet, nem tudom, hogy melyik az, ami kell. Ezek szerint nem kell innen semmi. Ez az asztal nem játszik, arra nem. Hát akkor lift. Zárva.
The elevator door's locked.
Muti ezt.
The owner of this house has got to be a logical game buff.
Ja, várja. Tik, 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 akkor az egy izé. Nem ez. Nem ez. Nem ez. Nem ez. Ez.
The device is reset. I've got to start all over again.
Na, várja. Pitty, pitty, pitty. És van egy ilyen. Akkor az egy négyzetbe 3 pötty, nem? Vagy átverés az egész? Nincs is olyan, mi? Nem. meg körbeértünk? Vagy nem? Aha. Na, hogy van ez? Nem tudom mi, meg ezt se tudom mi. Ezt tuti nem.
Wrong choice.
Jíha.
The first light is on. I think I've chosen the correct symbol.
Jó van. Oké. Kezdem érteni. Na most itt valószínűleg vonal, akkor itt egy függőleges vonal kell, hogy legyen. Hogyha nincs olyan, akkor egy olyan, ami... Hát... Ilyen.
Two lights are on.
Jó, oké. Az elsőre nem vágtam, hogy mi van. Sorozatot kell beállítani. Na most itt elvileg ugye a jobb alsó kockának kell. Ez is nem. Csak nem bonyolítják be annyira. Nem, majd alsó kocka kell. Ez.
Great, I did it. Is the
Lehetett
card
volna
man waiting for
bonyolítani
me
még.
upstairs?
Na, 3 óra van, akkor egy 5 perc szünetet kérek. Aztán folytatjuk.